Hello, in this video I'll be testing the brand new release, the Synido TempoPad. The Synido TempoPad is a 4x4 MPC-style launchpad that Synido just sent me. So they're not paying me anything, they just sent me this unit so I could test it out and make a honest review. So let's get started. Okay then, so let's take a closer look in the Synido TempoPad. So it comes in a really nice plastic. It's kind of a rubbery plastic, so it will not slip in your desk. It feels pretty solid. The construction actually impressed me. The build quality is better than I expected. So let's plug this. Comes with a USB-C cable. It also has an extra port for a power supply here, also USB-C. So I already have Ableton here on, so first thing, the pads feel really good. And so we have 16 pads MPC style. So I'm gonna put this is my iPhone SE. So just you can have a reference of the size. So one thing I really liked is small. It doesn't have tons of things. So if you want only a drum pad, 4x4 MPC style with just a few things to tweak, small size, this is really good. We have 4 endless encoders, so they're not normal potentiometers. And we have some buttons here. We have knob bank, which we can use to change the bank of the knobs. So we have 3 knobs, so 3 times 4. We have 12 different options for encoders. We have this mode that we're gonna talk about. Tap tempo, pad bank, which we can change the bank of the pads. So we also have 3 banks for the pads, so we can play 3 different sets, note repeat, and some transport controllers here. First thing I noticed, we don't have lights, only when we press. So I read the manual. Yeah, we do have manuals and they are quite helpful. So if you press mode and hold, now you have those pads with one color, and when you press, it turns the light turns off. So let's press pad bank. So depending on the bank you are, you have a different color. And you also have this mode button, which allows you to change between 2 modes. So this is the regular mode, the user mode, which you can edit in the editor, which you're gonna see. And then you have the mode. Let's turn on the piano. So you have 1 octave and you can change the octaves here. So this is more for playing notes, which I'm not going to use that much. We have velocity type, which changes color. You can see in the manual the different types of velocity curves. So if you play more soft or more intense, you can change the velocity type here to whatever you want. Note repeat, I haven't used it. I'm not quite sure how to use it, but note repeat, it should be straightforward. And here we have transport controls. You can map to your DAW, to whatever thing you're using, so you can have transport at your fingertips. So yeah, when I played here in my kit, here I should have my kick instead of this note. So let's see MIDI monitor which note's sending. So MIDI monitor is a free software that can monitor the MIDI incoming message. So you see that we get note 40, 41. But I would like here to be note 36, which is generally the C, the kick drum here, okay? So how can we do that? We have the Synido TempoPad editor. And to download, you can come to the Synido website. You can shop the Synido TempoPad, but you can come here down to downloads and you can download the Synido TempoPad editor, which I already have here. So you can change, for example, which values you get from each knob. So here they're sending in MIDI channel 1, CC7, CC1, 2, and 10, just like we have here 7, 1, 2, and 10. And if we change the knob bank, you get 14, 15, 12, 13, which is exactly what you have here. And here in the knobs, you can also change between control change, aftertouch, and pitch bend. So let's change this, let's say, to CC2, CC3, CC4, and here I want pitch bend. So why would you want pitch bend? Because pitch bend has a way bigger resolution, a 14-bit resolution, while control change is just 7-bit. So if we press send to hardware, it's done. So now here we can see that we changed our CCs, and this one is sending now pitch bend. So let's come back to our bank 1. And another nice thing is that you can change here in the pads not only the notes each pad has, but also the color. So for example, if here I want that note 36 and then 37 and so on, I can change the numbers. So let's send to hardware. Now let's come back to the first channel, first bank. Now you see that we have note 36, and we can also change the colors. Let's send this to the hardware, and bam! Here you can't see really well in the camera, but I have pink, blue, green, purple, green, a red, but believe me, it changes the color when you change here in the editor. And you can also save your settings, or you can also restore to default, and you can open a setting that you saved. So I already made one, so I'm gonna load that and send to the hardware. I made a color scheme here that I know that this red here is my kick. This light blue is more of an effect, and I have this dark blue, which is my snares, and I have this yellow, which is my open hats, and my green is my closed hat. So and then I have my next pad bank, which I just did a different color scheme, and I can also change the notes, and then another pad bank in case I need another one, with also the configuration that I would need. And this one, I just didn't change anything. And you see that it's not playing any note because the lowest note is 56, and I don't have any 56 note in my drum. Overall, this controller really impressed me. I'm definitely using in my own setup because I have other controllers with knobs, keyboard, a push, and I didn't have anything with only pads without tons of things around. I really wanted only a controller with pads and just a few controllers. So for me, at least, it's perfect. So if you need a small MPC-style controller with 4x4 pads, I highly recommend this controller. So as I said, I'm definitely adding this to my own setup. I really liked it, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. So I really would like to know your thoughts on this controller, and if you have any doubt, please tell me in the comments below. I really recommend it. And if you want to buy one, you can use my coupon code NERDMUSIC until June 10th for 10% off. Links and coupon are everything here below in the description. So now, let's jam a little.